The much-anticipated 2017 budget was read on January 16 in the House of Assembly by Premier and the Minister of Finance, Dr. D. Orlando Smith. That budget is $223 million. And so we were at the House of Assembly just after that reading to capture the views shared by members on both sides of the aisle.
First of all, I'm very pleased with the presentation of the budget in terms of the Premier's clarity and all of the strong points that he made about what we're trying to do, especially from the point of view that we have over the last several years been able to come to a point where we're going to meet our reserve obligation, and we'll be able to have more independence from the UK in managing our budget and borrowing and so on. And secondly, here we are with in a tough economy internationally, and we are still able last year to have raised 310 million roughly, and project $323 million this year. I think for a small territory, that is a major feat that we must continue to look forward to. There are difficulties in any economy. We recognize that. There are areas that we have to continue to improve on. But I'm pleased that we continue to have a very strong budget. When you compare us to other Caribbean countries and in fact other countries in the world, our economy still continues to be strong and stable, and that's very important.
The first impression I walked away with is that for 2017, the budget has been reduced over 2016. It gives me reasons for concern whether or not the economy is contracting. So we start to look at areas like that. Another area of concern is that our national debt, as far as loan borrowing is concerned, is at $173 million. And we're now going to embark upon the development of an airport project for $154 million, which is about 90%. That would essentially double our debt.
I can safely summarize that this 2017 budget, which ironically is entitled Charting Our Course, positioning the Virgin Islands for the future as one of disappointment. The requirements of the Constitution cannot and must not be subjectively complied. Not a single substantive statement has been made by the Premier with regards to the effects of not presenting, in accordance with Section 109 of the Virgin Islands Constitution, the House of Assembly, the audited financial statements of 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2013, 2014, 2015, and now 2016.
I think that it was a strong reading by the Premier. I think he outlined the key areas for us this year as it relates to the budget, the revenue gaining efforts, the efforts to strengthen the economy, financial services, tourism. I think it was a good address, a very good address from the Premier. The sewage side of things, I mean, there's a commitment from the Ministry of Work and the Premier to complete the sewage by the end of this year. I know the people of the Eastern Island community is excited about that. They've waited for well over 20 years for this project to come to completion. I think we're well on our way. We have the key infrastructure pieces in place. It's just to pull it all together now and finally complete that project. As it relates to my national endeavors, as it relates to business development, the Premier outlined our plans for business development. As he said, small businesses are the engines of our economy, and I think we need to strive to push our small businesses, develop those businesses, so that then could grow and develop the economy, create jobs, create opportunities for all of Virgin Islanders. So I'm excited about this budget. I'm excited about the possibilities and the prospect for this country going forward.
I think it was a very good budget and very reassuring to the people of the country. As I said in my Facebook town hall meetings that I started last night, that the economy of the country is inherently sound. There are very good plans to ensure that we continue to develop the country well, that we continue to ensure that the people live the standard of life that they've grown accustomed to. Education is something that I've always said has to be part of the whole economic development of the country. And I'm very pleased with the monies allocated to education, particularly in this year, $5 million loan to go towards the Almostad High School and Brigada Flax Educational Center for the development of those campuses and for us to make sure that there's a true separation between the junior and senior high schools, making sure that we produce an environment that is conducive to learning for our students.
And so we've heard from representatives from both sides of the aisle, from the NDP as well as the VIP, and there are mixed reactions towards what was presented in this year's budget. The NDP is very happy, and there are questions that the VIP has as it relates to the budget.